What is going on, everybody? Super Yankee for Life here once again for you guys. Divisional playoff picks for the 2012 season. I had a better intro in my mind to do, but whatever. Let's just get right into the Saturday games that I think will be happening between, first off, Houston at New England, and I believe Green Bay at San Francisco. So Houston and New England will cover that first. Houston got their asses kicked in their first meeting, 42-14, and I expect this game to be a lot closer. I expect this game to be a lot closer than the last meeting. The key is going to be for Houston to find some way to slow down Tom Brady, whether it be getting J.J. Watt to get Tom Brady faster, or I don't expect the Patriots to be conscious of running the football to take pressure off of Brady, so that they can go play action and go over the top on them. I don't know. I would think that the Patriots would try to just, I guess, do what they did the first meeting, is just try and impose their will, go no huddle on Houston, and just be the offensive juggernaut they've been for the last several years. For Houston, it's got to be about ball control with Arian Foster. They have to run the football, much like they did with against Cincinnati. They got to run the football. They have to run the football in order for them to win the football game. If they don't, they will lose, and they will lose by a lot, like they did a month ago. So, as a winner, for a winner, I gotta go with New England. I gotta go with the Patriots. I had Houston as my AFC team in the Super Bowl back in the preseason. I changed my stance after the first meeting between these two teams, because I don't think Houston offensively they're a top 5 offense in the NFL. I just don't think defensively in the secondary they have what it takes to stop a powerful offense. So I'll go 31-24 New England. Much more close game, much more close game than the last one. Green Bay at San Francisco, Week 1 rematch, where San Francisco went into Green Bay and won, I believe, 31-22, 30-22, some score like that. Much different circumstance this time. It's Colin Kaepernick taking the snaps for San Francisco instead of Alex Smith. I'll go with, I gotta go with Green Bay, because I have Green Bay right now as my NFC team in the Super Bowl, because I think they will try to do what they did 3 years ago, which is try to establish a running game, much like they did against Minnesota. Although they didn't run the football a lot, but they set the tone against Minnesota by running the football with just a slew of running backs. I believe Ryan Grant, who they had a couple of unknown guys come in and run the football well, along with Ryan Grant as well. So if they can establish the running game early, keep San Francisco off their heels, much like they did with Minnesota, then it'll be a wrap, because Aaron Rodgers will just blow the top off the, will just destroy the defense with his arsenal of receivers, with Jennings, Driver, James Jones, Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, who's come on strong in his second year, Michael Finley. he has a endless option of wide receivers at his disposal. So I would go for San Francisco. It's going to be about Colin Kaepernick. He's going to have to step up and really shoulder some of a lot more of making bigger plays, not only with his arm but with his legs, because defensively Green Bay, Dom Capers, the defensive coordinator, I believe he's still there, will like to he likes to blitz, and he will go after Colin Kaepernick for sure. I'll say for score, I'll go 27-21. Green Bay will go in San Francisco and win. For the Sunday games, Seattle at Atlanta. Seattle coming off a win over Washington. Atlanta has home field advantage. They had 5. I was never high on Atlanta to begin the year. Still wasn't high on them because defensively I don't like their secondary, and I don't want to say Matt Ryan is one of those guys where he's a good regular season quarterback and bad in the postseason, much like Romo. But although I think Ryan has a lot more upside because he's only been in the league for like maybe 4 or 5 years. He'll win some playoff games. He's the real deal in my opinion. But I think I would give it one more year before we start talking about Matt Ryan being one of those guys who's just a good regular season quarterback and bad in the postseason. But wow, I'm more inclined to go with the upset here and go with Seattle. You know what? Screw it. I'll go with the upset. I say Seattle goes into the Georgia Dome and beats the Atlanta Falcons. There. I didn't think I would ever say it, but Seattle is just a physically superior team than everyone else right now. I've never seen a team be as dominant physically in the NFL this year. It's incredible. For a score, I'll go 21-17 Seattle over Atlanta, because defensive. I know Russell Wilson. I know in the passing game they can be a little inconsistent at times, but with Marshall, with a running game like that, and an offensive line that's physical, with a defense that can be physical as well, you can take that on the road in the playoffs. You're going to be a scary contender for everyone else to deal with. As far as the other game, Baltimore and Denver. Baltimore's coming off a win over Indianapolis. Denver's coming off a bye because they were the one seed, I believe. I think they were the 1 seed. Yeah. I like Denver. I like Denver in this game. Much more so because of the fact that I believe Willis McGahee is coming back from his torn ACL, which he suffered several weeks back. So that's going to bring a more stabilizing running game. And of course, when you have number 18 throwing the ball the way he has, which I think he's got to be in the discussion for MVP along with Rodgers, Adrian Peterson, Brady, guys like that. For a score, I'll go 31-23 Denver. I'm not good with scores. I just for some reason I just make stuff up as I go. But those are my picks. I got Seattle, Denver, Green Bay, and what was the other game? Crap. Oh, New England. Wow. Had a bit of a brain fart there. Those are my picks. Hope you enjoyed them. Until next time, Super Yankee for Life, signing off. Peace.